Kirby World, to another edition of the year-end growth workshops, where we meet every T-Day, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 10 and noon Eastern time, right here in beautiful Kirby World headquarters.
Sunny Cleveland.
It's sunny and warm Cleveland, Ohio, the vacation destination of the East Coast or the Great Lakes, whatever. Go ahead. Why don't you tell them about Kirby Life?
Hey, I'll tell you what, for the past couple of year growth workshops, we were talking about the footballs, and John and I kind of miss those right now because we can't throw them back around. And we're afraid we might clink these too hard. But obviously, Kirby Life right now is the best way and the fastest way to grow your dealer power and your sales force to go into 2022 loaded and ready to sell a bunch of Kirbys. And how are you going to do that? You see the posters behind us. We've been talking about it forever. All you got to do is bring in a person, a friend, a family, a relative into an orientation. When they sell their first Kirby, you're going to receive that bonus of 100, 200. Some distributors have gone more, as we've said so many times already, just to have extra cash before the holiday. But when they go on to sell 6, you as the sponsor are awarded a free Kirby. Now that free Kirby you can keep, you can give it away as a Christmas present. We suggest you sell it, and all the proceeds from that sale, less the finance fees and the sales tax, go to you as profit. So along with the bonus for bringing someone in, changing someone's life into the Kirby life, which you're so familiar with yourself, all right, you'd receive maybe up to a $1,500 to a $2,000 bonus. And who couldn't use that all the time, not just before Christmas, but all the time. And if you continue that, and you should continue that, continuing the Kirby Life Rewards, when you do that through all of 2022, that totals up to a $20,000 bonus, all right, which is just too positive. I mean, Kirby Life is the thing you want to be promoting more than anything right now.
Yeah, making money without selling one more Kirby, just for sharing the opportunity with friends, family, relatives, people you run into, gas station, fast food, waiters, waitresses, bartenders, etc. Offer to bring them into the Kirby opportunity, or at least offer them to just come to an orientation. And when you do that, again, you're going to grab one of these mugs. And the best part is, Randy, when you do bring a Kirby Life recruit in and you get promoted to a distributor trainee, all those Kirby Life recruits go with you.
Wow.
So you can start your office with yourself, couple, 3, 4, 5 people already trained, already familiar with Kirby, all ready to plug in as recruiters, team leaders, dealers, etc. You can really hit the ground running. But FDs and DTs get to play Kirby Life too when that Kirby Life recruit sells their 6th machine. Take a photo of the recruit and the sponsor getting their free Kirby and getting that big check of a couple $1,000 anyways, right? The week that they sell their free Kirby, and send that to marketing@kirby.com, and you will automatically be entered into a drawing for 12 free Kirbys that goes on every single month. FDs and DTs can be in that drawing. So a DT could win 12 free Kirbys, an FD could win 12 free Kirbys. But it doesn't even stop there. Man, when that Kirby Life recruit sells their 15th Kirby in a month, that factory distributor, you're going to get 10 bonus points towards the Achieve and Succeed Kirby inventory campaign going on right now, where the company is going to be giving away 480 Kirbys. So there's free Kirbys everywhere. All you got to do is play a little Kirby Life and share the opportunity with people that you know or you run into.
So true. And in phase 1, we were giving away those footballs, and those are going out now. They're being autographed and signed. You'll be receiving those hopefully before Christmas. But in phase 2, started on December 2nd, and is going to end, I believe, tomorrow. It's going to end tomorrow on the 15th. All right. We were giving away everybody who brought someone in just to an orientation. You were going to receive, as we've already shown you, this beautiful Kirby Life Rewards program mug. All right. And you could put a lot of holiday cheer in here, John. I mean, I'm
telling you, these are nice big cups.
These are big cups. All right. Ceramic, microwavable, safe. But I mean, how would you not want this in your office or at your home just to enjoy? Remember that you brought someone into orientation. All right. But we went one step further. All right. If they went on and you bring in 2 people into the orientation, all right, and you still have tomorrow to get this done, and we'll announce this on
the winner Thursday.
Thursday morning. We're giving away the iPro 13. All right, the iPhone 13 Pro. All right, whatever it is, it's a Pro and everything. But it's what we're talking about. You have this, but right now we want to announce some of the people who are both in the drawing and winning cups. These, if you want to hear your name as we're doing this. So again, the Pinnacle division, they continue to bring people in. They won 25 footballs. Can they win 25 mugs? We're going to find out. But I know right now, Ashley Thompson, a distributor, had brought in Jonah Valley. All right. Congratulations, Ashley, because that gives you 2 recruits that puts you into the drawing, I believe. And Ediana Torres, a DT out there, she brought in Alexis. We don't have the last name. We asked for it. She didn't give me the last name yet.
It's a secret.
It's a secret. Also in the Pinnacle division, and Jessica Beck, who's an FD. One of her recruits, Davey Howard, brought in Robert Schaefer, which is very positive.
Fantastic. In the Can-Am division, Mr. Caleb Hardy's organization, Kamaya Wilder, brought in Malcolm Edwards, and Sethia Hurt brought in Jessica Booker.
So positive. And then the new Midwest division with Sayed Sam leading the way right now.
Woo!
We have Mark Banaszak. He has the dealer, Tyree Washington, brought in 3 people. That's going to give him 2 chances. He brought in DeAndre Wade, Diego Hawkins, and Tiana Washington, which was his sister. And then also in Mark Banaszak's organization, Mark Banaszak himself brought in Alejandro Bernie and Monica Curla. Burnell, I'm sorry, Burnell. I need my glasses. Alejandro Burnell. I'm sorry, Alejandro. And then Monica Curla. So if you haven't heard your name mentioned, get your names into us today, and definitely by Thursday morning, get that 1 person into training to get the Kirby Life Rewards mug. Get 2 people in to get a chance at the drawing, and every person you bring over 2 gives you another chance. So if you heard your name with 3 sponsors, you've got 2 chances. And obviously, we mentioned before, the guy who won the first iPhone 13 brought in 4 recruits, had 3 chances. He won the iPhone. So don't miss out on the iPhone Pro 13 that we're going to announce Thursday morning. But I know we have a very, very, very special guest this morning, and John gets the honor to introduce him.
Absolutely. You folks are in for a treat today. Today, we're going to hear from field sales consultant Jimmy Iorio. Listen to this resume. Jimmy started in Kirby July 1st of 1961. You know, I can't even say I wasn't born yet, but I was 1 year old at the time.
I was 3.
Jimmy earned his 5-dime medallion. Back then, we called it a 5-star pin. His best month as a dealer was 53 personals. His best month as a field counselor was 81. His best month as a distributor trainee, he was 100 plus DT with 107. As a factory distributor, Jimmy had a BMIB, drum roll please, of 652 sales. And Jimmy, in my lifetime, is one of the greatest supervisors that we've ever had in Kirby. And Jimmy's best month as a divisional supervisor, I hope you're sitting down, folks, was 12,660 units in 1 month. Just a fantastic job. Jimmy sold over 500,000 Kirbys in his 15 years as the leader of the Sunshine Division. He had 13 consecutive years of best years in business. 13 years in a row had a BYIB, which is unheard of. And he's a 6-time President's Cup winner as a supervisor, which is the highest award you can win as a divisional supervisor. He was also the #1 division in the world for 9 consecutive years. Let's hear from none other. Turn it over to Mr. Jimmy Iorio. Take it away, Jimmy.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Boy, I'll tell you what, these guys are fantastic, aren't they? I'll tell you, that got me excited just listening to them. You know what, people, this is my favorite time of the year. Not because it's Christmas, not because of the holidays, not because we're partying, but you know, if you started the year off planning on doing stuff and you haven't done it, you're bummed out about it. But now we wipe the slate clean because in a couple of weeks, we start all over again. The sad thing is that some of us are right where we were exactly a year ago now. In other words, we haven't done anything different. We haven't made any new plans because we don't believe we can do it. So this morning, I would like to say to you, wake up, shake up the brain, shake up the mind, and say, next year is going to be the best year of my life. You know, when they said we had 9 best years in a row, I'm telling you exactly how we did it. We believed that it could be done, and we did it. And we're nothing special. We're just the same as anybody else in the Kirby business. What the mind can conceive and believe, we can achieve. You know, the sad thing is, you know, we started these positive incantations. And when we started these positive incantations, we were the worst division in Kirby. And we started saying, what comes out of your mouth becomes your reality. And, I know it's kind of difficult when we're doing something like this in a Zoom meeting, but in the rallies that we have and everything else, I'll tell you, it works. What comes out of your mouth becomes your reality. What is it you want out of life? What is it you want out of Kirby? And what price are you willing to pay to get it? Add to that the fact that, do you believe it? Do you believe you can do it? Do you believe the opportunity is real? I say to people, look how excited I get. 61 years I've been doing this. I'm either the craziest moron in the world or this is the real deal. And I'm here to tell you, this is the real deal. Kirby has never been better than it is right now, people. I'm excited because I see things happening that are unbelievable. And I'll tell you right now, we've got the best combination that I've ever seen in 61 years. And we've had some great people. But how does it affect you? I'll tell you right now, these two gentlemen were fantastic this morning. They got me excited. Why? Because they're excited. And you know what? How about what comes out of your mouth becomes your reality? Right now I travel around and I help distributors and I help supervisors. And I tell you, I've learned a lot. And one thing I've learned is that some of us are thinking the wrong way. What do I mean by that? You ever talk to somebody and say, how you doing? I'm hanging in there. What does that mean? I'm hanging in there. How about if you did this? How you doing? I'm great and getting better every day. I'm fantastic and the best is yet to come. Because if you say it enough times, it'll happen. I worked with several distributors and one I'm really amazed with. She used to say, I'm hanging in there. I said, do me a favor. Just say I'm great and getting better every day. She said, well, that's corny. So what? Do it. See what happens. And 3 weeks later, she said, you know what, Jimmy? You're right. I'm starting to feel different. I'm actually starting to feel great. So what comes out of your mouth becomes your reality. Now, we do positive incantations, and I realize that doing positive incantations might be a rough deal, something like this. Because if you got your buttons muted, hell, I'm talking to myself, but I don't care. I do that anyway. And what I'm talking about, for those of you that have not heard the positive incantations, this is what I'm talking about. We say, good morning, great morning, positive morning, great to be alive morning, golden circle morning, 100 plus morning, 200 plus morning. And as it comes out, guess what? It becomes real. I feel good. I feel great. I'm unstoppable. I feel good. I feel great. We are positive. We believe. I feel good. I feel great. I like myself. I like myself. I like myself. You know what, people? If it's corny, God bless you. Because I'm here to tell you it works. We're living proof that it works. And if you want a copy of it, I'm sure these boys have it. I'm sure your supervisor has it. And I'll tell you what, every single day, I work with distributors every single morning because I believe that if you hold somebody accountable, the results will be there. And I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Please, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying what I'm doing. And every single morning, I talk to 5 or 6 or 7 distributors from coast to coast. Some mornings I do a morning meeting for them. We do a Zoom meeting. And I'm the guest speaker at that meeting. And I'll tell you something, people. This is not as easy as it is when you're live and in person in front of these people. So you got to get yourself excited. You got to get yourself psyched up. Yesterday, we did a Zoom meeting for Kevin Reitmeyer's division. And I'll tell you what, it was a gas because it was at 9 o'clock in the morning, which was 6 o'clock in the morning here. Try doing that when you're looking out the window and it's dark. You feel like you're a milkman or a newspaper delivery man. So you have really got to get yourself excited. And I'm here to tell you, it works. Okay? I feel good and I like myself. Say it with conviction. Look at the things you got going for you. Spend time saying, I am blessed. I am lucky. I've got all these great things going instead of sitting there saying, well, if it wasn't for bad luck, I have no luck at all. Well, guess what? That's exactly what you're going to get, because that's what you're talking about. We have got the greatest game in town right now. People, I've been around for every single president. And I will tell you this right now, Mr. Blaylock is doing an unbelievable job. I am so impressed with him. And you know what? Not because of what he's accomplishing, but because I have never seen a president work as hard as this guy is working. And I really feel good about it, because I've watched him come up in the Kirby business on each level of the business. And that's what makes him different than all the other presidents that I have worked with. You know, people, I believe it is a saying, the me I see is the me I'll be. What do you see when you look in the mirror in the morning? Do you see a winner or a loser? Do you see a champ or a chump? We all go through bad times. We all go through bad spells. But you know, here's the one thing you got to realize. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. And the past don't equal the future. Hell, in 61 years, I had a lot of down years. I'm telling you that right now. But you know what? They're over. They're done. Nobody talks about the times I screwed up. Nobody talks about the time I failed. But as you heard in the introduction, they talk about the good stuff. They talk about the achievements. Because you see, when you keep on keeping on, good things happen. God, people, we're in the right place at the right time. I will make a prediction today that the next several years will be the greatest years in the history of Kirby. Why? Number one, we've got people that are anxious to do it. You got people maybe you never heard of before. You know, a couple of years ago, I started working with a guy by the name of Matt Rainey. And Matt was just starting out as a distributor. And you know something, people? We started saying, the me I see is the me I'll be. And he even started answering the phone. We are positive. We believe number one in the world. We are positive. We believe number one in the world. We are positive. We believe number one in the world. And it made it happen. And I'll tell you right now, it can happen for you. Here's a man that is driven gold circle already in not even 2 years as a distributor and on his way to the top. And I predict he will make it. He will make it happen. And he has a great future ahead of him. And you know why? Because all his people are repeating that every single solitary day. So what I'm trying to tell you today is that the past don't equal the future. And today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make a decision. Make up your mind that your best days are ahead of you. Reinvent yourself. There is no difference between you and me. There is no difference between you and any of these people that are successful in the Kirby business right now. You know, when I say, you know what, things are tough, really. And then I hear tough times never last. Tough people do. And I see somebody like Leon Thomas go out and just kick butt all over the place and sell 100,000 Kirbys. Think about that, 100,000 Kirbys. What is the difference between you and him? I'll tell you one of the big differences. He believes. He believes in himself. He believes in the Kirby opportunity. He believes in the chance to set new records. Why? Because he's done it. You know, here's the thing I want you to remember. We all start the same way, broke or close to broke. And every day is a new challenge for us to get out there and set new records. I am excited about 2022 and 2023 and 2024. God, I'm excited, people, because, man, one day I'm going to sit here and say, hey, I've been in this business for 100 years. Well, maybe not 100 years, but that's the way you got to think. Get excited, stay excited, and you get them excited. Hey, people, let me tell you, you're at the right place at the right time. But if you're not doing anything different, that's the definition of insanity. Nothing is going to change till you change. You know, it's like my good friend Sal Cabrera said, and I keep this on my desk all the time. It said, life gets better when you get better. And I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly. Life gets better when you get better. Why? Because I know that happened to me. I made up my mind when I became a supervisor that I wanted to set records. I made up my mind I wanted to do things that people weren't doing. And we did it. We sold 500,000 Kirbys. We sold 12,000 Kirbys in a month. And I'm not saying this to impress you. I'm saying this to impress upon you. If I can do it, you can do it. So make up your mind. You got a couple of weeks to set the stage. Write down what you want to accomplish next year and what you're willing to do to make it happen. People, I'll tell you right now, the most exciting thing in the world is this Kirby Life program. I wish they had it when I was a supervisor. We might have wrote 1 million. But you know something? I'll tell you right now, you can go make it happen. Just listening this morning, I got the idea when I thought about it. Hey, you know, we're talking about using it here and using it there. And the first thing I thought of was, you know what? How about we make that part of the clothes in the house? How about we recruit people that we're showing the Kirby to? Hey, wasn't this exciting? Wasn't this fun? And you know what? You can make I can't say shit, but a whole lot of money. So why don't you join the bandwagon? Okay? Remember, life gets better when you get better. Make up your mind that next year will be the greatest year of your life. And if you don't believe it, people, I did it year after year after year after year. And it works. I really appreciate the opportunity this morning to speak to all of you. And if there's anything I can do for anybody in this company, don't hesitate to give me a call, because that's what it's all about. I'm at a phase right now where, you know what? You can't take the money with you when you die. You can't take the house, you can't take the car, you can't take anything. So your legacy should be, how many people did you help in a positive way? And I'm telling you, it really works. Guys, thank you for the opportunity to speak this morning. And I hope to God I get plenty more opportunities to do whatever I can to help my Kirby brethren. Thank you and have a super positive day.
Hey, Jimmy, that was fantastic. If you're not excited after hearing that, man, your heart probably already stopped beating. We just haven't buried you yet. Got me excited. I'm fired up. That was just awesome.
I've had many privileges in my life of listening to Jimmy over the years, and each time he's like wine. He gets better and better. His message and content are so good, and he speaks to everybody from dealer to the president. And it's just, we're in a great business. Kirby Life, don't forget, is going to end on Wednesday. Get someone into that orientation so we can announce your name for that mug. The Kirby Life Rewards program is new. The mugs are new, I should say. And of course, John is holding up that iPhone 13 Pro. You need 2 recruits by Wednesday evening into an orientation so we can announce your name, put you in the drawing to give this away. We're give this away Thursday morning.
The drawing will be Thursday morning,
December 16th. So get your name in there. Someone's going to win an iPhone 13 Pro.
Hey, just invite people to that orientation on behalf. I can't promise you a job. I can promise you an opportunity. Yep. I know we're doing some type of interview starting tomorrow. I know we're doing some interviews tomorrow. So make sure that you get somebody to that orientation. Get your name in the hat, 2 names, get a mug. Let's have a great big day to celebrate Jimmy's great talk. We are
positive.
All right.
Let's go, Kirby.